Hey guys, I haven't brought my potatoes in yet, so I think I'm going to dig them up today because we've got a nice dry afternoon and it would be much handier to have them on hand in the kitchen. My Anyas have been quite small. It's generally been a really dry year, so I think most people's potatoes are a bit small, but I'm going to dig out the rest of my Anyas, and then I had another variety which I will add the name in, I can't remember what it was, and I'm going to dig those up too, and they were my main crop potatoes. The potatoes have all died back now, so I'm not entirely sure where the row starts, but I'm going to start in here, and I know they go along to the edge. One potato. I really hope I'm digging in the wrong place. Okay, this is starting to look a bit better. This area is under the tree. I'm hoping it'll break up the finer tree roots a little bit by having the potatoes in here. Let's do the next row. So this is from the full row that I hadn't started on yet. It's looking quite good. The variety of sizes is really varied. This is the kind of size that I would have ideally been going for. This is the kind of size that a lot of them seem to be. It's a mixed bag. I've actually dug up more potatoes than I was anticipating, so I'm not going to take the second row of main crop yet because they keep best in the ground, so I might as well leave them there until I need them. This is going to keep us going for a couple of weeks at least, and I've got some plans to make some salads. They're a good one for just a salad potatoes, but they go nice at the side of a quiche or a pastry dish, even with fish, just plain boiled, maybe with a bit of butter on them, but they don't need a lot of like bacon and mashing or anything fancy doing with them. They've got a really nice nutty taste all of their own. I have got a few tomatoes to harvest though, so I thought I would pick those now. As usual with the tomatoes, I've got the labels mixed up. I've got these are a money maker, but they seem a bit large to me to be a money maker. These tomatoes have required a lot of watering this year, but it has been nice to have them outside. Outdoor tomatoes always taste really good. There was an interesting piece in the RHS magazine recently about tomatoes and how they grade them and how they get their RHS status. And Gardener's Delight are one of my favourite, and they actually lost their AGM status this year. I'm pretty sure these are my Gardener's Delight. I'll pick these. But I think regardless of what status they've got, everyone's got their favourites and they're likely to stick with it. This one, and there is only one, I think, is the Giant Russian. These are my currant tomatoes, which I originally bought as plugs from one of the gardening shows. It's that one that they don't do anymore, vegetable show. They were Rob Smith plugs, and then they grew really well, and that year I saved seed. And then I saved seed last year, so this is like the third generation of these. They've not done amazingly this year, they're still tiny. There's some, I mean they're always tiny, but I don't know, they're not turning quite as well. I've still got flowers on this one, so there could be more to come. And I did have a red and a yellow. We just have to wait and see what colour they turn when they go in. I'm always terrible at labelling these ones. I think that's them all. So I've got my tomatoes and my Anyas, which I'm going to have a sort through and wash them off. And then I'm going to head inside and make dinner. What would you make with these tomatoes and potatoes? Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.